All right, Coach, team's been on a pretty good run as of late. 3 of the last 4, and you got a point in that last one with the overtime loss. What's your assessment over these last, several games?
Well, looking back, one of the things is we've collected points 9 out of the last 11 games. And so we have to look at the positives, and we're trending forward. We're continuing to claw away at points. And so, 9 out of the last 11 games, we found a way to collect points. And that's a hungry team. That's a team that's trying to claw and stay in the playoffs and continue to, climb up the standings. The other thing is defensively, we've been better. We've been allowing, 3 or less goals. We've been much stingier. We've been possessing the puck, and we've been killing plays quicker. And so I like that. Is this a finished product? No, it isn't. We still got some areas to work on. We had some individual mental lapses in our last game that probably cost us, the 2 points as opposed to 1. But I like where we're at. I like our progress. We've got a very good goaltending. We're definitely solidifying our defense, and then we're able to generate offense throughout our lineup. And that's something that's important, especially as we deal with call-ups, injuries, sickness, that we're able to rely on everyone.
We're approaching the midway point of the season now, going back all the way to week 1, obviously, where this team was at. What do you think has been the biggest adjustments for this team to where they are now?
That's a great question. So we've got 3 games until the halfway mark, and we split things up basically into 4 quarters. And so we're looking at wrapping up our second quarter. I look back at the beginning of the season to where we're at now. One of the things that I like is we've kept the core group together. We haven't made a lot of changes. We've been responsible with our changes. We've tried to keep the core group together. We've had some major injuries that have affected us, particularly down the middle through our centers. Passajoff, Jaremko, those are 2 areas. But one of the things that I look at is beginning of the season, especially right off the bat, we were generating offense, but we were giving up far too much. And one of the things we've shored up, and I give kudos to not only our goaltending, our defense, Coach West, but we've become stingier. We kill plays quickly. We get on top of their players earlier. We just try to give them less time and space. And when we do that, we're a powerful team. One of the areas that we've talked about all season, we want to be able to support pucks. We want to kill plays early. And then we want to possess pucks. When we possess pucks, we're a lethal team. We can long cycle. We can possess in the O zone. We'll get our opportunities. When we support pucks, we break out clean. We have options. I like that we play with pace. But really, it has to do with our defense, and that's when we can defend early. We've got a good skating D group. We've got fast forwards, and when we're able to defend early, we put ourselves in a position to succeed.
So we mentioned the midway point. Is this part of the bigger parts of the season now? You got 3 home games out of the next 4, but then after that, you mentioned going on the road, and you get towards the end of the year now. How big of kind of a month span is this?
Well, it's huge. It's vital. To be totally honest with you, all these games are playoff-type points. We have a very tight division. We've got a very tough schedule ahead of us, which is good because what it does is it forces us to be in that playoff type atmosphere. We've got Idaho for 8 games. We've got Florida for 3. We've got Cincinnati. We've got a good variety to our lineup. And as you had stated, we spend a lot of time on the road. One of the things we've been this year is a strong home team. And I give all the kudos to our fans and our great atmosphere here at Cable Dahmer Arena. But for us to be a successful team, we have to learn how to be that smart road team. Really that veteran mindset. How do we shut things down? How do we limit their offense? And then we find our ways to score. And so this is going to provide that opportunity. Also gives us the opportunity to bond as a team. We've spent a lot of time at home, which is great. But when we go on the road, the guys are able to really spend time with one another, just focus on hockey and their teammates. That's important. I've seen teams go on the road in February and really bond and gel, and that puts us into March and then into the playoffs. And we're going to take the positive. I think this is excellent for us.
Thanks, Coach. We're looking forward to that journey ahead. A couple big games starting this weekend.
Thank you.